So just two things. So one, the gym is not a safe space for fat people. The same way that Shan pulled up that video, I could pull up 1,000 plus videos of fat people in the gym trying to do something about the way they look who are being ridiculed every day. So the apprehension of going to the gym without understanding, I think can be a little bit tricky. But the other thing I wanted to say, because Marcus said something a couple of days ago in one of the other shows about for every extreme action, there's an extreme reaction, right? So is it possible, and I don't necessarily believe this, but I'd like to hear you guys, is it possible that this brutal truth trend has become a thing because the body positivity movement and like the sexual liberation movement has been so extreme? Or is this the extreme reaction of being brutally honest, mean, bullying to these people because these people have become so delusional that they're not interested in fixing anything that
Well,
they have?
I think that well, I don't know why these people do what they do. I just think that because I wanted to say this with mistake, and then we're gonna go back to you. I think the problem is we can't change other people. If we take that focus of trying to change everybody else and change yourself, we'd be better people. Pinpoint blank. Like if she want to be fat, let her be fat. What does that have to do with what's going on in your household? If you're not her the caretaker or anybody else, you don't even know this person. You know what I'm saying? You don't know the health issues. You don't know what caused her to be whatever it is that she is. Let them be. Why are we so focused on trying to make people feel bad about their being? You know what I'm saying? Like, why? It's the same thing when we sit here and we talk about, oh, your shortcomings, oh, you're this. But we talk about your careers and you get offended when it comes to money. You get offended. Oh, we couldn't do because the white man or whatever the excuse is. Okay, that's your business. Nobody's gonna come down on you. We state what we have to say. It's just like people want to just put what they want on other people all the time, and it's just like, just stop.
Like, I'm not gonna front. I have an issue with hearing, I guess, men and women, but I'm gonna say mostly men because like they always talk about how visual they are, and they talk about how obese, oh, black women, and I'm gonna just specifically talk about black women. Black women are overweight, they're obese, they're fat, and not saying that when you look at the stats that that's not true. It is, but my thing is that if you know that that is not your type of woman, then why even waste your breath talking about those women when you know you're not interested in them anyway? My thing is just focus your your energy into those women that meet your physical criteria. But belittling the women that don't, it doesn't matter. Like, what is your point in belittling the women that don't meet your criteria, your physical criteria that you want in a woman? Is it that you want them to lose weight so you'll have more women to choose from? Like, I don't understand, like, you know what I'm saying, what the point. Just like if I'm not into guys that are, only 5 feet, you know what I'm saying, that are below my height, I'm not going to focus my time and attention belittling those men and say, "Man, you need to grow." You know what I'm saying? Like, they're wear some shoes that have some heels in it. Like, I'm not going to focus my attention on them because I already know that I'm not attracted to them. So why am I going to waste my time and energy and focus on that group
Or
of men?
belittle them because there's something they
Right.
can't even, like, who you're sitting here belittling. Oh, you five, like, who does that? Who has time to do that? It
Mhm.
is so just rude. Like,
Getting kicked out of
okay, you don't think he knows he's
belittling and
five
diminishing people to make them feel bad, and for what? Like, if you're not interested in me, why do you need to tell me to my face I'm not interested in you? Like, you're
I
not
just
interested
got
in me,
feeling
so
is
I
mutual.
just I just got one question. My biggest question, and I'm not even gonna like lay on this too much, but when the hell did we get so sensitive about everything?
I think
Like
it's
when did we just why don't we just like it used I don't want to say used to be, but shit, we would take the insult, take the joke, whatever it was, and keep it moving. Why are we lingering on what somebody said? Why are we so soft? What the hell happened?
So the problem is the lack of empathy. Like, when did you stop being human? When did you stop knowing that other people have feelings? And you never know how that one thing that you just said may tip somebody over. You know what I'm saying? Like, you may think it's a joke, but to that person, it may not be a joke. To a family member, it may not be a joke, because you never know what's that tipping point for that person. Like, why do you feel like you have the right to say something bad about somebody else to make them feel less than? Why is that your right?
And
you should never even there's something it's when we're joking, it's because if I'm joking on you, it's because I feel comfortable with you. I know you, like, we buddies, we joking. I would never want to humiliate another person and joke on another person to make them feel bad. That's just me. That's my character, because I always think about other people and their feelings. I know people have feelings. You just never know how people are going to take things. So yeah, you may be like, oh, it's a joke, but you don't even know this dude. You don't know what kind of day this person had. You don't know what they're going through, and you just said some bullshit that made them feel even worse than that. Like, who gave you the power to do that? Why do you think that that's your given right?
They gave me the power to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like you give me, when you allow me to take more of your time, if you allow me to live rent free in your head based off of one comment, you gave me the power. Don't give people like the message, in my opinion, needs to be, don't give these people that power over you. Like, we so soft.
Yeah,
what the hell?
I think it's different what you're saying about being soft, like knowing how to take, certain criticism in an appropriate setting or a manner, versus people just being blatantly just rude and disrespectful. There, even back in the day, like you said, oh, you got to have tough skin or whatever. That environment still had a different set of norms than I think that's occurring today. So you just coming up to me and being like, you don't know me, be like, man, like, oh, you would be fine if you lost weight. Like, a man or a woman going up, or a woman being like, oh man, if you wasn't a UPS driver, like, what is the point? Like, if you're not interested in me and you don't want anything to do with me, why do I need your commentary? And then on top of that, to add insult to injury, you say, well, you just gave me, a space in your head because I'm living rent free in my, like,
but you could be. You could be on that list if you lost some weight. You could be on that list if your ass did something more, a little bit better than being a UPS driver. I'm just saying, like,
no, but what I'm saying, that's crazy. Whether I lose weight or not, I don't want to be on your list anyway. You want me to be on your list. You're not an option for me either way. So why even say anything to a person? Like, I think that's the thing.
Then why take it offensively, though?
And whoever the Karens will say, oh, look at Karen just minding people business and it have nothing to do with her. Like, that's what
Karens.
It's the same thing. Y'all are involving yourself in people business that has absolutely nothing to do with you. If I want to walk around and be morbidly obese, that's not impacting you. If I have to get on a plane and I'm morbidly obese, it impacts me because I have to buy 2 or 3 seats. Like, that's not going to, you know what I'm saying, impact you in any way unless you want some like, for what? Like, I just don't get it. But
I don't know, but it kind of does impact my insurance rates.
How?
Oh, so we want to deep dive into that a little bit.
Hold on.
You're right. You're right.
I guess it depends on who insures you, because